Okay. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you are watching this video. It is currently Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. Right now it is 6:10 p.m. I've just arrived home. Not just arrived, but I've just settled down at home and I allowed my mind to be tranquilized a little bit and just gave myself time. And I actually arrived timely enough to give a word of the day, not so late, and actually be on time and on schedule with my schedule. So I thank y'all for your patience. I thank you guys all for sticking it out with me, watching these videos, even though I've been very inconsistent within like the last month, basically. And just, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all again. And then we're at 65, so great. We'll talk about new goals tomorrow's word of the day, because that'll be the first of the month, and then, you know, we go from there. Second off, if your day is just starting, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of your day, I hope you are having a great day. And if you are coming towards the end of your day and it has not been so great, do something to make it great, because you still got time and you can still make a difference and change it. Do something to make yourself better and just make sure that your day is not all bad, because your day, you don't know when your days are going to end. So why end it off on a bad note? Yeah. I'm doing my word of the day here because my neighbor is cutting, like, he's weed whacking or something over there, and I do not want that in the background, because the last time I had a video at the window, which was the door video, a lot of background noise, and it kind of bothered me. So we're gonna stay right here for today. My apologies. Okay, today's word of the day touches on a philosophy that I hold dearly, or at least try to hold myself highly to, and brought to you by it's brought to you by me catching myself having moments that I don't believe fall under the philosophy I want to push. And that word of the day is, there are no regrets, just lessons. Now, I've dropped this word of the day. I've dropped that saying once in a word of the day before, but I really want to emphasize and highlight that today. That there are no regrets, just lessons. I think of this word of the day, and I hold this word of the day highly to me, because I know myself and everyone else in this world, nobody is perfect, and everyone has made a mistake. Everyone has made decisions that aren't the best for us. Everyone has made a decision at some point. You have at least made a decision at some point in your life that you think was not the best. And that's fine. I think that's the biggest thing that I want you guys to take away from that today. Our decisions are not always going to be perfect. Our decisions are not always going to be ideal. Our decisions are not going to always be the right decisions, because it's all a learning experience. We are learning things every day, and we have a new beginning every single day. We have a new beginning with every single experience we ever have. Even if it's a similar parallel, it's still a new experience, because it's not the same exact thing as the last one. You know what I mean? It's like going to work every day. It's not going to be exactly the same every day. Even if it's a repetitive job, it's not always going to be exactly the same. And that's how life is. So what I want you guys to take away from that concept of it being first, or the first experience, is we're not expected to always be right. You're not always going to be right. I can give you as much advice as I can. You can experience as much as you can. However, sometimes we make faulty decisions even through that. And that's fine. That's fine. Poor decisions are going to happen, and they ache. They really do. They hurt at first when you realize how just poor those decisions were. They make you feel regretful. They make you feel shameful. They make you feel look down upon yourself. There are many negative feelings that poor decisions have brought us. And one of the biggest ones is regret, which all kind of just goes back to regret. Regret, in my opinion, is thinking deeply about a mistake or a fault that we've had in the past and wishing that we had done something different. However, I want to emphasize that it's not in our control anymore. That decision that you made some time ago, that decision that you brought yourself to do, even though it was a mistaken decision, that decision that you, or like not even that decision, but just a situation itself where you acted a certain way that you do not wish to ever act again, or just don't even want to have again, or just look down upon yourself for doing, it happened. It passed. It passed. And it's so hard to accept that things have passed, but we must learn and accept that things that are out of our control should not fill up our mind with worry. You made that decision already. It's done. Excuse me. And when we get to that point where we accept that those decisions were made, the next step is learning from them. And that is where the lessons part comes from. There are no regrets, just lessons. I brought this up in the word the day before. I like to tell myself, I have no regrets, just lessons. And there are many things in my life that I would like to think I regret, or at least many would consider regrets. But I try my best to at least look at them as learning experiences, because that's what life is. It's all a learning experience. You're not expected to know everything perfectly. You're not expected to be right all the time. You're not expected to be the best in many cases. We have faults. We have lack of judgment. We have lack of understanding in many cases, but that is what those experiences bring us. So while you may be going through something, while you know you made a poor decision, that does not mean that is the end. That does not decide who you are. No matter how poor that decision was or where you were at that point, that is not you now. And if you are doing things actively to learn from those decisions, that would not be you in the future. You must actually try to learn from them, though. That is what I mean by there are no regrets, just lessons. You learn those lessons from those experiences. You take the most you can from those experiences. And while it is recommended that you do make the best decisions you at least make the biggest effort to make the best decisions, take the greatness away from those bad decisions sometimes. There's greatness to come from every situation. That is a word of the day I've dropped before. As I said, all these word of the days are connected, and that is something I want to emphasize. Our decisions were our decisions at the time. They seemed logical in the moment. That's just how we thought. You can't beat yourself up over who you were. And you can't beat yourself up over just who you think you are. All you can do is develop. All you can do is be better. All you can do is learn how to be the best you can be and how you can take the most from any situation you experience, even the bad ones. Appreciate those experiences. Learn from them. Understand why they happened. Take a moment to reflect on why they happened and learn to correct yourself in the best way you can. And just use that to your advantage. Teach others. Learn from yourself. Learn to not make those poor decisions again. Just make sure that you are not stuck in a cycle of regret, because regret will eat at you. And that's what leads to depression. That's what leads to lack of self-confidence. That's what leads to, just negativity. Excuse me. You're human. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have some faults. Excuse me. You're going to have some flaws. That's just naturally going to be how it is. But you're also capable of learning. So those regrets that you have, that you feel like you have, that are to come, whatever the case may be, learn to accept them. Learn to accept that those situations have already passed. That was the past you. And learn to be better. Don't dwell in that negative feeling of yourself. Don't make yourself feel lesser. Don't give yourself self-pity. Learn from them. And do your best to learn from them. That is all I have for you guys today. I thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. God bless all of y'all. I hope you guys have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. I can't express to you guys enough how much this means to me, just listening and watching the videos and catching up and just looking out for me. I have big plans for June. I really do. I'm excited for June. I got some stuff in the works in terms of expanding on this channel and being better. So, and not just word of the days. Like, we're gonna get some more out there. This is AD. I'm not forgetting about This is AD. I will definitely be working on that. I'm actually planning on working on that and how I plan on doing that. And how that will be go about doing things, But that's all I got, guys. I thank y'all again. I love y'all again. I appreciate all of you guys just for watching these videos and just listening to me. All support is appreciated. If you know anyone that will take something from this, please share it with them. I greatly appreciate it. And that is all I have, guys. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Love yourself. Appreciate you. AD is out.